Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining. So today we're going to look at how to study Chinese with Netflix, which a lot of you are interested in, and how to acquire Chinese naturally. Hey, 你好 Cal. 各位也就是7个人，今天我们人不多。好，那今天我们就来谈一谈怎样可以用这个 Netflix 来学。好，那我来给大家演示一下。Okay, so here's my Netflix. The trick to do this is by installing this extension. You see, just by my browser bar. 早 Okiana, where are you? Hi Jenny Kim, 下午好。我现在是在温哥华，所以是晚上11点啊。你们是早上、下午啊？是吗？Jenny， 你是在韩国吗？好，那我们首先需要下载一个 extension 我们来下载一下，在 Learn 我们 Google Google Learn Language with Netflix， 然后我们选第一个 Learn Language with Netflix 这个，然后我们 download download 之后呢，download 之后你就会有这么一个 download 之后你去 Netflix 去 Netflix， 然后你就会有这个 button， 就在那个 browser 的 address bar 右边有这么一个 button。现在呢，你看这个 Netflix 的 user interface 不一样了。Hi Jasper。我们现在那个 Netflix 的 user interface 现在不一样了。比方说刚才我是去 Untamed search for Untamed， 然后我选第一个因为你们很多人喜欢看 Untamed我自己不是很喜欢但是因为你们很多人都喜欢。안녕하십니까？ 저도 한국말 배우고 있습니다。 所以我们可以看一个大家都喜欢看的嘛，你们都喜欢看 Untamed， 所以我们也可以就是看一下其中一些片段。好，那这是 Untamed 的第一集。那现在我们来看这个 Learn Language with Netflix Extension 呢，它怎么可以帮助我们学汉语？比方说这里呢，它显示了汉语还显示了拼音然后底下呢有英文那个Jenny， 你是韩国人是吗？那韩国人的话，你可以在这里，你可以选韩语，你可以在这里选，你可以在这里 translation language， 你可以选 Korean 你可以选 Korean， 然后它需要 load 它需要 load。日本吗？你日本吗？こんばんはこんにちは。我日文不行，我日文不行。
先师们已经到正堂了。
好，我们看下一句看下一句。
我选语言
它好像没有韩文的翻译，对，英文是有，英文有，Not Dutch, English。好，比方说我们现在在看这个电视剧葡萄牙的 Netflix 里中文电视剧不多，有点可惜，是吗？你可以买那个 VPN， 买 VPN 到美国用那个 Nord， 你可以试试 Nord VPN 还有那个 Express VPN。我现在用 Nord Express VPN， 我现在用 Nord所以 Nord 还可以Nord 很快。然后你是在巴西还是葡萄牙？阿希亚呢？你是巴西还是葡萄牙？其实我 Netflix account 是巴西的巴西的 Netflix account， 因为它便宜一点。我用那个 Express VPN 连到巴西，然后在巴西然后我在巴西买 Netflix， 会便宜一点一个 trick 好。比方说我们再看这一段再看这一段台词，我们可以先听，我们可以先听一遍。
好，
下一个，
莫选语啊，莫选语。
他说莫选语啊，莫选语。然后下一句，
我这死得好好的。
能听到这里的声音吗？能听到吗？如果听不到的话，我可以稍微大一点声哦。我把声音调大一点。这里声音调大一点，已经最大了。
为什么要救我？
所以可以看出来，这里就是 Learn Language with Netflix 在这里加了一些 features 啊，加了一些新的一些功能啊。葡萄牙人嘛啊，你可以试试用那个 ExpressVPN 或者 NordVPN，然后你可以连到美国或者加拿大，因为 Netflix 它，不过我不知道这个 NordVPN 管不管用啊。这个因为有的时候 Netflix 它知道啊，它知道你用了 VPN 啊，然后 Netflix 不让你看，有的时候会，你可以先问一问朋友们用你在葡萄牙的朋友们觉得哪个 VPN 比较好啊，然后你可以连一下，然后你就可以看中文的。如果要是你完全没有 Netflix 啊，完全没有 Netflix， 就是你看不到中文的，你可以去这个 VTV， 还有那个爱奇艺，还有 Mango 啊，这三个他们是中国的平台，但是他们在海外有海外版啊，they have global version, so you can use VTV or iQIYI or Mango. They have international versions with English subtitles and everything, and with foreign payment methods and everything. Yeah, so they're like the Chinese competitors to Netflix. Playing in the international market, so you probably can get on the VTV or iQIYI or Mango. Yeah, if Netflix doesn't work for you. Okay. Yeah, so let's say that I'm watching this. I have pinyin on top, right, and I have a dictionary. So I can click on that,
为什么？
and then it gives me a definition, right? So I can sort of look and study this, and I can fire up a dictionary, for example, right? So here is Wiktionary. So if I click on that, then I get Wiktionary. You don't see my Wiktionary because it's in the pop-up window. My OBS only captures my one browser, so that doesn't work. But yeah. So anyways, it gives you a quick definition, right? It says why, how, right? 为什么? Y'all know that, right? Y'all know what 为什么 is. Let's pick a harder word. Okay, 救 means to save and rescue.
救。
救. Awesome. So you have an English translation here as well. And here you have three keys on the left. See those? See those three keys? It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard for me to show you because you can't see my mouse cursor. But it's on the left. There are three buttons on the left. If you Safari, I don't think so. No, Safari doesn't, unfortunately. Yeah, it's only available on a desktop computer with Google Chrome. Yeah, I don't know if any other features. 你要救我吗？或者你要救他？救他。好，你为什么要救我？好，然后你可以在这里 repeat。你看这里有个 repeat， 你按 repeat。你为什么要救我？你为什么要救我？ See that you click on this repeat button, and then you can just replay this line. For example, what I like to do is I pick a character in the show that I identify with. Like, for example, if I want to imitate Wu Xian's voice, if I want to, if I like his voice, I want to imitate his voice, I can just like repeat it.
你为什么要救我？
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 你为什么要救我？ Right? I just repeat after him, and then I can sound like him. So that's what I do with Korean. Yeah. Okay, let's go to the next line.
还用舍身咒？
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 还用舍身咒？ Right? So you can repeat. There are these three buttons which can be accessed with shortcut keys. So the next subtitle is the D key or the right key. So if I use my keyboard, you see this button, if I press right, it goes to the next line. See that? Next, 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 previous, 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 previous. See that? Next, next, previous, previous. Okay. If I press the down key, it 对，模仿啊 Joey Verose 模仿 So if I press the down key, it repeats.
你这是有多大的深仇大恨啊？
你这是有多大？你这是有多大的深仇大恨啊？
你这是有多大的深仇大恨啊？
你这是有多大的深仇大恨啊 ？Right?
你这是有多大的深仇大恨啊？
Right, I can just
你这是
repeat.
有多大的深仇大
So
恨？
those are my favorite keys right there. Oops, right there. These are my favorite keys. I don't know how big my screen is, but maybe I can zoom in. Okay, maybe I can zoom in a little bit so that you can see this better. Can I do this? Yeah. Okay, so see there's a AP button, right? The AP toggle. It means auto pause. Auto pause. It pauses every time when the subtitles change. So if I have it on, right now it's on. You see how it pauses, right? Whenever the subtitles change, it pauses, so you have a chance to go back and repeat.
也是。
Right? See, it pauses right here, right? It pauses, so you can figure out what it's saying, and you can all right, okay, yeah, sure, okay, sure.
夷陵老祖。
夷陵老祖, what is that? As a Yiling patriarch. Okay, so that's a proper name. Yiling Lao Zu. Lao Zu means ancestor, like old, really old person, a patriarch in this case.
夷陵老祖。
夷陵老祖. Okay.
夷陵老祖。
Okay. Right.
忘恩负义，丧心病狂。
Sometimes the translation isn't exactly what it's what he's saying. Because this is a translation that's meant for a North American audience, right? Or meant for English-speaking audience. So it's not always translating everything literally. So if you want to get a literal translation, you have to pay them. The extension makers, because Google charges a fee for translation, right? Google Translate isn't free if you want to use it from outside. So this person, whoever made the extension, is also profiting from it. So that's how they make money. So if you like the extension, you can pay to get a machine translation. So you can have the Chinese as one line, and the human English translation as another line, and then the machine English translation as a third line. So you can sort of compare. Yeah. Hello. Sorry for off topic. Just wanting to thank you guys for great tutorial videos. Thanks for the lovely comment. Yeah, Mr. Buddha smile. Yeah, thanks for supporting us.
夷陵老祖，忘恩负义，丧心病狂。
Okay, 忘恩负义, it's a 成语, and that literally means that you do not know how to be thankful, right? You are thankless. So for example, if I do something very nice for you, if I've done something, if I've gone out of my ways to help you, but then later on you do something to my harm, and later on you betray me, right? Do something to my harm. That is 忘恩负义. You forget my goodness for you, so that's 忘恩负义. 忘记, right? Forget. 恩 is like goodness, or mercy. 负 is to betray, and yi is righteousness. You betray someone's righteousness and you forget someone's goodness. In this case, it's forgetting to so basically being heartless and thankless. But in the translation, it says I was a mad defector, which is kind of funny.
多适合替别人报仇啊！
Who was perfect for exacting revenge. Okay, I guess that translation is fitting. 报仇 is retaliation or revenge. Yeah, so you get the idea. If you don't like pinyin, if you don't like seeing pinyin, you can turn it off. You can go to settings right here. See the cogwheel right here? See that? This cogwheel. Click on that, and then you can go to where is it? Oh yeah, show transliteration. See that? right here. Show transliterations. You can choose no transliterations. And then close. And then you won't have any transliteration. You won't have any more pinyin. Yeah. So Ferdinand Spring says, hey there, just tuned in. What's the name of the Chrome extension? P.S. Thank you for doing this. Oh, you're welcome. It's called the Language Learning with Netflix. I think it's either language learning with Netflix. Yeah, this one right here. Language learning with Netflix. Yeah, or I can just give you a link. Yeah, that's what I should do. Should I pin this? Maybe I should pin this. Okay, I'll pin this. I'll pin message. Message pinned. That's good. I'll pin this. Oh, I can only pin one message. Okay. Yeah, so that's the extension. That's the extension. Ferdinand. You're welcome. Laura Jane Gleason， 不好意思，老师，我迟到了，所以不知道 the extension 什么意思，谢谢你的解释。哦，就是那个插件 ，Netflix 的 plugin extension， 就是这个东西。我看哈，这个东西，这个 extension， 这Google Web Store Home Extensions Language Learning with Netflix。Laura 明白了吗？啊，是这个东西。我 pin 了那个一个 message， 你可以看一下，它叫 Language Learning with Netflix。你可以到那个 Google Chrome Store 下载，它只能是 Google Chrome。没关系我也是突然直播啊，今天我也没有告诉大家，我就自己突然直播。Yeah, I went live all of a sudden without notifying anybody, so it's not your fault. All right. So here is so here's another line. If you are a paid member of this service, I'm not affiliated with them by any chance. You know, I'm not in partnership with them. I don't know them, so I just use their extension to learn Korean. That's what I do. So if I click on that,
一道
I have a dictionary, and if I press the star, it says it's like a paid feature. I have to continue with an account, but I don't have an account with them. I just use their free features, because I think the free features are good enough. I don't really need to go back and review the words because I'm a casual language learner. Anyhow, if you like the extension, you can go ahead and buy their membership. I think it's like $5 a month or something like that. And let me check.
条
Let me check how much is it. Language learning with Netflix. Language learning with Netflix pricing. Yeah, $5 a month. $4.95 a month. See that? Yeah, $5 a month. 好的，下一句。
如果他的仇人不死，
如果他的仇人不死。Right. So here you have the option of hovering over the words and get the pinyin. See that? See? Now you have a pinyin. See? 仇人不死. So you can either have the pinyin on all the time, or you can show the pinyin and definition when you hover. Right? So those are two options. And I have it set so that when I hover over the translation, I see the translation. Otherwise, it's blurred. See? By default, the translation is blurred. Only when I hover over top, it shows me what it is. Right? See, these scars will never heal. Only if I hover over it, it will show me the translation. But you can set it so that you can see it all the time. Translation, hide subtitles. You can say either disabled or hide translations or hide both. If I choose hide both, it will hide both. So I can practice my listening.
这些伤疤就永远不会愈合，还不如让我死了算了。
还不如让我死了算了。
还不如让我死了算了。
Pay you for advertising. Yeah, exactly. I should get a commission. Can I still use discount code? I don't know. Maybe I should ask them for a discount code. so that I get a commission and you guys get a discount. At least for a month or something. I don't know.
还不如让我死了算了。
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 还不如让我死了算了。Do you guys know what he's saying? Can you guess?
还不如让我死了算了。
What is he saying?
还不如让我死了算了。
There's a delay between my video stream and your commenting. You're seeing what I was 10 seconds ago. Looking at myself in the stream video, it's like traveling back in time. It's kind of amazing.
还不如让我死了算了。
还不如让我死了算了。Yeah. Can you guess what he's saying? Yeah. So he's saying, 还不如让我死了算了。Do you know this construction? 还不如 something 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 算了。还不如算了。Jenny, are you still here? 算了 is a saying that means forget about it. Okay, 算了 is like forget about it. For example, I'm showing you something and it's not working out. I'm like, okay, just forget about it. 算了。That's 算了。算了 is it's just an expression. It means forget about it. 算了。还不如让我死了算了。Like I don't know if Jenny is still here. She's Korean. Koreans have this expression called the otapi something something. So that's kind of the same. It means like yeah, whatever. Yeah, like it would be better if I just die, right? 还不如让我死了算了。I wish I was still. Yeah, the translation isn't exactly what he's saying. He's saying, oh, it would be better if I just die, right? It would be better if I just die. Like there's no point living. 还不如我死了算了。Yeah, 对。Well done, man. Yeah, Jenny. Yeah, you know, in Korean there's that expression otapi, right? 어차피 죽어버렸어, right? 어차피 죽어버렸어. Yeah. Okay, that's easy. So what does he say here? Okay.
莫疯子，谁让你出来的？莫疯子，谁让你出来的？
This is a little bit difficulty here. Can you hear that? Can you understand it?
莫疯子，谁让你出来的？莫疯子，谁让你出来的？
他说莫疯子，莫是他的姓吧？应该是他的姓，莫疯子，谁让你出来的？Who let you out? Right? 莫 madman, who let you out? Crazy Mo, who allowed you to go out? Crazy Mo. I guess in English you would say Mo. Crazy Mo, who allowed you to go out? 谁让你出来的？对 ，Ferdinand。好，下一句。
赶紧给我滚回去！
他说什么？
赶紧给我滚回去！
What does he say?
赶紧给我滚回去！赶紧给我滚回去！赶紧给我滚回去！
赶紧给我滚回去！
赶紧给我滚回去！
赶紧给我滚回去！他说什么？赶紧给我滚回去！赶紧就是赶快啊 ，quickly，hurry up， 赶紧啊，赶紧，给我滚回去。It's like roll back or go back whence you came 。赶紧给我滚回去。get back inside now 什么什么。
我是莫玄宇。
我是莫玄宇啊，莫玄宇 is like a person's name. Yeah.
我是莫玄宇。
Yeah, so go ahead and try that. In your spare time, try and learn Chinese with Netflix. You can learn a lot of words this way just by repeating, repeating after a character that you identify with. Like say I want to imitate this actor's accent, I can just repeat after him.
我是莫玄宇。
我是莫玄宇 right? I can just repeat after him like that.
我是莫玄宇。
我是莫玄宇 right? 你好 Olga. It's better if I was dead. Yeah, it's better if I were dead. I don't know if whether I should. Do we say it's better if I were dead, or it's better if I was dead? Or both are okay. English grammar. All right, so I'll show you one additional site. Okay, so this is Netflix. I'll show you one additional site, and that is WeTV. WeTV is like Tencent from QQ. So I'll go to WeTV. Tips on how to memorize all those thousands of words, characters. I would just, I would just go over the drama and look at the subtitles many times, and then I'll remember. Yeah. The most important thing is start with sound. I think at least for me personally, if I watch the drama many times and repeat many times, and then that sound gets stuck in my head, right? After I repeat many times, I can still, like, even on the second day, I can still remember like what I was saying the other day, and then the sound sticks in my mind. So if you have the sound stuck in your mind, it's much easier to say it, and also to recognize it when you see it, and be able to eventually write it, right? I think the first step is have the sound in your mind. So that's why I recommend watching dramas like this. You just repeat after the actors, and get the sound in your head. And then also you have good tones, right? Because I know that a lot of you are struggling with tones. And how are you going to remember all these words with tones, right? Don't you have that struggle? Oh, hi, David. Culture that loses the subjunctive is on the skins. Where is the correct subjunctive? Okay, so I guess my English is good enough to pass some exam. Maybe my English can pass HSK 5 or something. This is brilliant. Another excuse to watch Untamed. 不好意思啊，老师，刚刚进去，不知道哪部电影叫什么啊？那部电影叫 Untamed，叫中文叫《陈情令》。Untamed 2019，陈情令。陈情令。Yeah. So Tobias, you asked how to memorize all these thousands of words. I first memorize one word at a time. Like we always learn one at a time. So don't just go over a list of words and try and memorize a lot. I think it's better to just watch a drama like this and then learn words as you go. Yeah, learn these words as you go, and just repeat after the actors. If you're able to record, like what I'm doing right now, for example, I'm recording. You can convert that to an audio file and then put it on your phone and listen while you're walking. But I guess Netflix is available on your phone, right? So if you have a Netflix subscription, you can just download the show on your phone, and you just listen to it on the train or something, or when you're driving. You can sort of repeat as you merge into traffic. You can repeat after. You can be like 还不如死了算了 and then merge. That'll be funny. Yeah, so just do a lot of repetition, and then get the sound in your head, and then eventually you should be able to read the text, right? After seeing it many times, you should be able to read the text, and later on you can use it in your writing. You can use it when you're writing, when you're doing homework, or you're writing emails, or writing articles. You can practice. You do have to have some kind of output as well. I recommend that you hire a tutor as well. Go on italki and hire a tutor. Italki, italki.com. Go on italki.com and hire a tutor, and have him or her check your writing, and make sure that your writing is good. But I think this is the primary method. You should learn words this way, by watching a lot of dramas, and learn the words in the subtitles. and then just repeat after the actors. HSK5 thought you were a native speaker. 我要学习中文，我是 HSK 4级的学生，如果同意的话，请联系我，可以吗？可以。Your English is perfect. John, that drama, is it in the Netflix catalog? It's in my Netflix catalog, but you know, Netflix is different in each country. I'm in Canada, so it is in my catalog. But I don't know whether it's in your catalog, because you might be, I don't know where you are, David Lloyd Jones. I've just installed it, but at the moment, I'm only getting the introduction pages. You might have to refresh. You might have to refresh Netflix to see the buttons. I use the language learning with Netflix browser extension. It helps to save words and sentences. Yeah. So you pay the $5 subscription fee, right? Gui Mu. Chuang 2021 AAAGAKJSGHDJC. What is that? I love your channel. Thank you. If you use a VPN, you can get to Netflix Taiwan. I think it has the best catalog for Chinese content. Oh, cool. I didn't know that. Hey, Gui Mu, which VPN do you recommend? I've never tested any VPNs with Netflix recently. I use NordVPN because sometimes I'll upload stuff to China and it's slightly faster when I connect to Hong Kong. But yeah, if you use a VPN and it works with Netflix, then can you recommend so the other students will know? Yeah. 新西兰 Toronto 西西兰德 Netflix 有少的中文电影，yeah。老师不能教我们一些流行语啊，我都不太懂那个流行语啊，流行语那个每年都在变，每年都不一样啊。比方说以前像给力很流行啊，给力，我可以写啊。等一下，这个给力以前很流行啊，但是后来不流行了。还有什么？最近有什么流行语？我知道萌萌哒，萌萌哒 means like it's really cute。萌萌哒啊，萌萌哒，还有什么 ？Yeah, I'm not too familiar with the internet language these days. It changes every year, right? So yeah, these days people send emojis a lot. They send this dog face, like when they want to say something very silly, they send that the face of a dog. I think it's the dog from the movie Hachi. I think it looks like this, like a dog, like this, and the dog kind of smiles, 2 ears like that. Dog face. It's in WeChat. If you have WeChat, you can pick that in the emojis. So that's you can call that like a meme or a 流行语, right? Yeah, sorry, I'm not a 流行语 expert. Do you know if LLN has Kanto options? I haven't tried. Let's see. Oops. Cantonese, okay. Sherlock. No, Cantonese. So like Jackie Chan, right? Like,
So ghost.
that one? No, that's English. It's all English. Ip Man. Okay, I guess that's English. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe connect to Hong Kong. They might have one in Hong Kong. That looks Cantonese.
但係我又驚好似老豆咁俾人收陀地。
係廣東話嘅，廣東話嘅。 So LLN. So audio language is 粤. Okay, so there's subtitle language. I can pick Chinese. And close. Yeah, but the thing is, the subtitles for Cantonese is usually in Mandarin. 打卡也是打卡不是，打卡 when you get to work, Kobe Stassen, when you get to work, when you check in at work, that card you insert in that machine, when you do that, that's called 打卡. You know, I think in the old days, what you do is you put the card in that punch machine. That punch, it means that you arrived at work, right? You do that punch, that's 打卡. That action is 打卡. When you get to work, you check in at work, that's 打卡. So when you 打卡 with our courses, that means that every day you do a little check-in so that I hear your pronunciations, which I will shortly correct. Astral. Oh yeah, I've used Astral back in 2013. I still remember they had that. They have two modes, right? Astral. 我叫戴木尔，我特别想看中文电视剧。好，Do you know it's in Mexico text catalog too? I'm using Windscribe. $1 each country plus $1 for unlimited data. Windscribe, okay. Hey, one thing everybody should know about is Piracove. 打卡也是流行语吗？ Even without a VPN, if you change your Netflix profile language to Mandarin Simplified, you'll get more options. Oh, really? Oh, cool. That's a cool trick. So if I just go to my account and then go to languages or manage profiles. No. Account. Because now you can see my emails. You can see my phone number and everything. Manage payment info. I'm not okay, where's language? Where's language? I don't see language. Help me out here. Where's language? I don't see it. Download your personal information. Profile controls. Oh, here. Language. 中文. Save. I'm Chinese. I should use Chinese, right? That's what I should do. 节目. Oh wow, look at that. It's all like Chinese shows now. That's great. Yeah, good tip. Good tip. Yeah, so Gui Mu, yeah, good tip. Both my grandpas were, so Gabby, Quell, Conti, both my grandpas were from China, moved to Vietnam, and then my parents came to Canada. Now I want to go back to China. Yeah, go back to China. Yeah, just make sure that you don't stay there for too long, because then you get issues with smog. I always want to go back to China. You know, after COVID, I want to go back to China and visit it all, but with the air situation, sometimes the PM 2.5 index goes up to like 200, 300, 400, 500. It's kind of scary. Yeah, I don't know if my lungs can handle that. 看不见老师. Oh, I forgot to switch to my browser. I'm so sorry. Okay, here's my browser. Sorry, I got carried away. I got carried away with all the excitement. Yeah, so here's the browser. After I switch to Chinese, after I switch the Netflix language to Chinese, I get to see a lot of Chinese shows. See that? Yeah, I didn't. And also, all the shows now have Chinese graphics. All the cover images become Chinese. Like even like, I don't know, like even like this is a Korean show,
나한테만 보이는
but you see that the
또 한
title
개의 세상.
has become Chinese. See, 机智的医生生活. So everything is becoming sinified. Sorry, I should have read your comments sooner. Astra has 3 modes? Oh, wow. Hello, I'm from Ukraine. Great live stream. Enjoy it. Awesome. So, let's see. 哇，老师，你的字写的太好看了吧？我字写的不好看，我的字很丑。See, Mary Holloway, I think I saw your Behance. Really? Should I check out your Behance? Hi, I found another good Chrome extension to use to learn Chinese. Show. Yeah. What is it? Let me check. 中文 Yeah, I use that. Yeah, 中文 It's very popular. Yeah. I use that too. Have you seen Shadow directed by Zhang Yimou? No, I haven't. Netflix has Peppa Pig in Mandarin here, unfortunately without subtitles, but it's quite easy to understand. Saw a lot of it with my younger son. Okay, cool. Yeah, Peppa Pig. Okay, so maybe I should show you a little bit what WeTV does. Do you want to see WeTV a little bit? Yeah, you don't have to have a subscription. You can just is this even in Chinese? Maybe this is not even in Chinese. Oh, okay. What is this? 都罗康. Okay. Wow, you can watch all these shows for free. That's cool. Okay, that's a cheap ad. I thought that's a show. It's a cheap ad. Smart. So here you can pick your subtitles, right? You can pick simplified. But the disadvantage of that is that this is either in simplified or in English. So you can't show both. It's not a language learning tool. Oh, he looks familiar, doesn't he? This actor is in every show. Oh, that looks interesting. Nice song. I like the song. I don't know about the drama, but it's a nice song for sure. That's for sure. Very upbeat. So here you can adjust the speed, which is nice. You know, Netflix, learn language with Netflix, you can also adjust with speed. You can also adjust the speed. On the keyboard, if you press 1, it slows it down. 1 is slow down, 2 is speed up. Slow down, speed up, slow down, speed up. Oh, Xiao Zhan. That's his name? I didn't know that. Cool. All right. Oh. Okay, I'm just reading your comments. Gabby Quach Conti. Oh, didn't know about the smog. Oh my god. I'll just have to borrow some fresh air from Jasper and Pam and bring it with me. Maybe sell for profit. I don't know whether they still do that, but I remember in some gift shops they would sell cans of air. They'll sell cans of air for $5 per can, which is kind of funny. 老师, I'm learning Chinese and just finished HSK 3 and will start HSK 4 next week. Although I am only focusing on speaking and listening. Good for you. Yes, please on Week TV. Hi, I can only write 1、2、3、10个。4不会写啊。Ma ramen 不会写4吗？9呢？ Do you know how to write 7? 7 is very easy, right? You should at least learn how to write 4、5、6、7、8、9. So you can at least complete your numeral series. Hold on one second. Where's my? You don't know how to write 4、5、6. 4、5、6、7、8、9啊，可以学一下啊，学一下可以，这样你有1到10，好吧？1、2、3，然后10，VTV is a Chinese competitor to Tencent. Yeah, it's a Chinese competitor to Tencent. So they have a lot of content from China. Yeah, which is something that you can try. It's not entirely free. They have a lot of free stuff, unlike Netflix. They actually have a lot of stuff that you do not even need to log in to watch. But if you want to watch additional episodes, you have to log in and buy a subscription, like a VIP subscription. Salil decided I completed my HSK1 course, and I feel I can give HSK2 by studying on my own. Learning vocabulary is fine, but I don't know where I could learn the grammar patterns. Can you please guide? You can sign up with our website. Yeah, right here. Here's a link, Chinese0to-hero.com. We have an HSK2 course. Right now we have a sale. Tomorrow is the last day. Depending on your time zone, maybe today is the last day for you. But it ends on March 31st. You can use the coupon code SP30 to get 30% off. 30% off. Yeah, very good deal. HSK2, I think it costs not $40, but like $30. So 30% off, that would be like what, $21? It's like it's not expensive at all. 0to-hero.ca. Let me just show you. HSK2. You said HSK2, right, Salil? HSK2, yeah, okay. So let's see pricing. Oh yeah, right here, pricing. Oh, again, like ours is not subscriptions. Yeah, we are like, if you pay once, you buy it forever. You just own it. So these are not subscriptions. You pay once and you will own it for life. No recurring fees. HSK2 is $20. Yeah, right now it's $20. Go get it. If you go to HSK2, all you need to get in addition is the book. You need to buy the book yourself. You can go to Amazon and buy the book. So yeah. Let's see. You can first preview the first unit and make sure you like it. First we do a warm-up. Yeah. It's kind of loud.
Welcome back to Chinese0to-hero.com.
Loud.
Now, before our new lesson, let's
That's
first
me
do a
3
quick
years
warm-up.
ago. I
Let's
was
get
younger.
started.
First of all, let's review a few words we have learned back in HSK1. See if you recognize them. 这是什么？高兴。
Right, like that. And then I explain the grammar, like 2.0.1, like how to express intentions with 要, right, the basic stuff. And then you get a quiz. Like you get a quiz on the grammar, right? Yeah, I remember doing the 要. For HSK2, it's quite complicated. When you're first studying Chinese, 要 is quite difficult to comprehend. Yeah, because 我要去什么什么和我要什么什么东西。明天要下雨，明天要下雨，我要吃饭，我 我要一台新的手机 right like 要 has a lot of meanings. I think it's quite difficult for beginners to grasp, right? So here I explain 要 is intend to, I want to eat rice. So 要 is expressing a decision, whereas 想 is expressing a desire, and 会 is expressing a likelihood. Likely I will have rice, right? It's so yeah, go ahead and get our HSK2 course. It's really good. I recommend it. Why not, right? So let's see if you have additional comments. 少年的你我没看过，个彭烟彭，这什么字啊？我汉字这两个汉字我不认识啊。Все круче и нас, круче у нас. We are only ideal. Hello. Oh, okay, that's your name. Okay, sorry. Spring. Ma ramen. I will definitely give it a try. By the way, my Chinese name is Da Shen. Oh, just like that Canadian. Just like that Canadian comedian in Beijing. I have used ITE for a bit. Any comments about it versus WeTV? They just have different shows. They just have different shows. That's it. Yeah, ITE have their own original shows, and WeTV has their own original shows. So, yeah, you can check out their content. See which shows you like. If you like ITE's content, then subscribe to ITE. If you like WeChat's WeTV content, then go with WeTV. Yeah. Another great translator Chrome extension I know and use are eJoy English or Glot Dojo. Okay. The Zero to Hero courses are great. I recommend them. Thank you, Guimu. I bought the HSK3 course and I recommend it. Thank you, Ferdinand. Very straightforward and easy to understand. No beef with Zero to Hero. I bought the books from Purple Culture. I think it's cheaper than getting them from Amazon. How long did it take for the books to arrive, Guimu? Ferdinand Spring. Okay, I'll check it out. Thanks. 我要学中文. I love your courses and your videos. I'm taking HSK1. Cool. I started with Zero to Hero and it's very, very good. Thank you. Thank you for all the lovely testimonials. You're helping me out. Thanks for replying. Dude, this channel perfected my pronunciation to such a level, even natives think I'm native now. This guy's amazing. Really, just over the past few days? Or over a longer period of time? So, VTG 45 中文. How did I correct your pronunciation? Was it just over the Dakaya course? Or was it in the pronunciation videos that I put out before? We have a free pronunciation video course, by the way. If you haven't checked it out, it's on our website. It's free. It's completely free. zerotohero.ca. It's like a short little course. Compared to our HSK courses, this course is very short. Yeah, so it's called Phonetics with Chinese Characteristics. Yeah, I'm very creative with names. Yeah. So, yeah, here are the videos. Yeah, the first one is understanding the four tones and the neutral tone, pronouncing two third tones together. I guess I have to improve the course because based on a lot of your feedback, based on your recordings, now I know that these aren't really the issue. Tones are the issues. Yeah, like what you, the number one issue you have is the tones, right? You have no problem with saying like or and like or and that's easy. Like you, way, and these are all like easy stuff to say. But getting the tones right, that's difficult, right? So I should do something about this course and then focus more on tones. Just looking at your videos. I especially like the fact that from HSK3 on, the courses are taught in Chinese, so you get more input. Yeah, exactly. Guimu. We try to use as much Chinese as we can, but we use as much English as we need to. Yeah. We don't shy away from using English. Some Chinese teachers from the Confucius Institutes, they're like super strict about using only Chinese in class. We're not like that. We're pragmatic, you know. We're pragmatic. We know that like explaining grammar in Chinese is like an impossible to get. You know? So I watched Kingdom in Netflix. Ooh, Kingdom. Purple Culture. 6 months. Oh yeah, VTG 45. I thought the books arrived in 6 months. No. So you meant you studied with us for 6 months. Okay, cool. So how did you perfect your pronunciation? Well, what was your trick, VTG 45 中文? A lot of purple stuff just comes from Mississauga, really? Like they have a warehouse there? I saw the pronunciation video course from an ad. I watched it, practiced a few months, and bam, that's cool. So I guess it worked. Yeah, Ken put out the ad. Yeah, he's like a marketing guru. I don't know how to do any marketing. All I know how to do is like live stream like this, or do some cool Instagram videos, and do some YouTube videos. Oh, by the way, have you guys seen my Instagram? Seen Chinese Zero to Hero Instagram? You know, I made those short little videos on Instagram Reels, teaching you classical Chinese and teaching you Chengyu, and teaching you some Chinese stratagem. You can learn how to fight wars in China. Some Chinese strategy from like Sun Tzu Bingfa, like Art of War by Sun Tzu, you know, like stuff like that. Also, I have pronunciation clips. Yeah, try our Instagram. It's really good. Amazing title. The name, yeah, this course. iQIYI in Toronto is just iq.com. All Chinese it looks like. Okay. If you did a course on tones, you are doing us a huge favor, please. Yeah. I think a tones course is missing on the internet. I love the Chinese teaching market. It's so vacant, you know, like there are not a lot of players out there. There's Yoyo Chinese, there's Tarenjie Hanyu, HS Chinese. There aren't a lot, right? There's Chinese Pod, Chinese Class 101. That's it. Like there aren't a lot of players. I'm trying to teach English to China, and the market is so crowded. Everybody's like super competitive and everything. I'm like, whoa, it's just so difficult. Over here, like there's nobody doing a course on tones. I mean, it's like a no-brainer, right? So yeah, so the Chinese market is much easier. Chinese teaching market, yeah. I can kind of take a breath of relief, a sigh of relief when I come to the Chinese side. I was like, oh, this is so easy. Cheap ass Asian, what? And had to take advantage of the sales. So I bought the ultimate package. Awesome. And I will be so busy over the next 3 years. Yeah. I think it might take you longer than that though, unless you're really hardworking. Gabby Conti. Warehouse or buddy or something. Yeah. Such a great deal. Everyone should cash in on the deal. What about classical Chinese course? You know what? I'm not an expert on classical Chinese. To be honest, my physical copy is actually left in China. I'm going through a classical Chinese course myself as well. You know, classical Chinese is really difficult. The vocabulary is just mind-boggling. And also, not only do you have to know the vocabulary and the grammar, you have to know how the words changed over time, because the same word is different across the stream of time. And you also have to know all the proper nouns right? All the names of the kings, the names of the old geographical names. You have to know all of that to be able to comprehend the classical text. So yeah, I'm thinking of doing a classical Chinese course, like a primer of a classical Chinese course in sometime in the future when I myself am more confident with classical Chinese. You know, I don't want to teach you stuff that that I'm not too good at. But in our Instagram, we have these little posts with classical Chinese sayings, and we have English translations for them, which, you know, I got over the internet. I got these quotes from the text that I personally studied, right? So I didn't just randomly pull them somewhere from the internet. I actually studied the text, right? And then I checked the internet to verify my comprehension is correct. So hold on 1 second. Yeah, so check my Instagram account and see the classical sayings, like Confucius Analects and what's it called? 战国策, Chronicles of Warring States, and Book of Documents, stuff like that, right? So from the classics. We love the Instagram account. I save most of the posts. Awesome. Chinese for us. Oh yeah, Chinese for us. Right. Yeah, she's really good. Good lessons, quite dense, but it's subscription. Yeah, information dense. Yeah, I don't know. Like I personally don't like subscriptions. I just did all of my courses as like buy once get it for all, get it for forever. I don't know. Do you guys prefer subscriptions better? Because it's more affordable. Like it's more affordable each month, right? But in the long run, you pay more, I think, because it takes so long to study these courses, and also if we do subscriptions, then we feel pressure to always release new content to make the subscription worthwhile, right? But you know, sometimes we kind of want to take a step back and study. You know, I have to study classical Chinese and everything. So if I have to constantly release new content, you know, I don't have time to study. I need to study Korean. I need to study classical Chinese and stuff like that. I do have a plan for this year, like what classical Chinese books I need to read. So I need to do that as well. So that's why we don't have subscriptions. We prefer just to create the content and then sell them as they are. Oh, I just noticed the typo. I typed shirt. I wasn't supposed to type that. Have you heard of minimal pairs to learn to recognize the difference between tones? It worked very, very well for me. Okay, I can try. Yeah. So it's like a 大人 versus 打人. 达人, 大人, right? 达人, 大人, 达人, 大人. Yeah, I guess, yeah, I can see how that might work. Yeah. I recently was learning Persian, and Persian had the FSI, the free books that the Foreign Services Institute put out, which was released back in 1963, before the Iranian Revolution, when they had an embassy in Tehran. So they released this language learning course for Persian, and they had a lot of minimal pairs in there. Yeah. So I followed that. So that, yeah, I liked it, and it was a good method. Yeah, it was a good method. So maybe I can explore that option using minimal pairs for tones. The only way to understand a classical Chinese text is to already know what the text says. Yeah, exactly. The translations, right? Comprehensible input, right? You know what it says, and then you read the original, and you listen to the text read by a professional reader, and then eventually you get better at comprehending new texts. So Hernando Malinchi, you said, yeah, the only way to understand a classical Chinese text is having already read it. Maybe. Yeah, I still have a lot of stuff to learn in modern Chinese for now. Han Feizi. Oh, Han Feizi, yeah. Do you like Han Fei? David Lloyd Jones? Do you like Han Feizi? Yeah, Han Feizi is kind of. I understand he's a legalist, right? So he's very brutal. You know, legalists are very brutal. For example, Qin Shi Huang, right? He killed all the Confucianists and burned their books because they think that they're scums of the society. So they just kind of kill them all. So legalists are kind of brutal. I see their position. You know, Han Feizi, he says that if the entire society, everybody is trying to be artsy and scholar, and nobody's planting the land, and nobody's fighting wars, then the whole society will just become decadent. So he's very much against Confucians, very much against scholars, and very much against merchants, people who are just profiting and not working. So if Han Fei is alive today, he would not like what I'm doing right now. He would think I'm a scumbag. So David Lloyd Jones, I was going to say minimal pair is patented FSI form of torture. Really? Did many years ago. My first degree back in the 1960s was in ancient Chinese, but that was 50 years ago. Yeah, Han Fei is kind of brutal. Yeah, I find that there's no philosophy that's perfect, right? We kind of have to take a grain of salt for each of them. Confucius, yeah, sure, like he's all like love others and all that, but society needs more than love to govern, right? You need law and order as well. But if you just do law and order and forget about loving, forget about showing love to your neighbor, or ruling with love, or thinking about your people while you rule, then the king will eventually be toppled, right? So I think no philosophy is perfect. Anyway, so that's a little ramble about Han Feizi, just because David Lloyd Jones mentioned Han Fei. Okay, 太复杂了. Me too. I prefer to pay once. I bought Ultimate Bundle from you guys so I can study on my own pace. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's our plan. That's our thought. That's our idea. Because we don't want to have you see like Chinese 0 to hero like $5 every month on your credit card bill, on your credit card statement. I would find that very annoying. Yo-Yo Chinese has a free pronunciation course with minimal pair. Oh, okay, yeah, go and check it out. I should go and check it out and see how they teach. When I first did this, I actually learned a lot from Yo-Yo Chinese. I first checked out what Yo-Yo Chinese did. And I saw how she explained things, as a reference. I think you should also make a Discord server. It'll be cool for us learners. We have a Telegram group though. Discord, I don't have I have a Discord account, and I have joined some language servers before too. Yeah. So you like Discord? VTG45? 中文. What do you like about Discord? The fact that you can have many chat rooms? Sorry. 下午好老师. Oh wow, you're saying a lot in the chat. I can't catch up. 那个 Vince Alvarez, no, we don't have plans. 我们没有那个4级扩展的计划，因为4级的课已经很多。HSK 4的课本里面的内容已经很多了啊，我觉得你们没有必要再去看扩展，5级扩展比较好。你觉得呢 Vince Alvarez？ 我觉得你4级你看我们的课就够了，然后你去考试，4级过了以后，然后到5级去看扩展，好不好？4级的词汇不多嘛，4级就600个词不多嘛啊。I was going to say minimal pair is a okay. Hello, in pinyin there are many words like 知识 with different tones and characters which make it difficult to remember, and we had WeChat is the best way to WeChat or WeHat. Sorry, Khaled Hudub. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. What do you mean? WeHat is the best way to remember them? Yeah, which is why the legalist lasted like 7 years and got kicked out by the Han for 400 years. Yeah, you know, well, yeah, but they did take over China, you know. Yes, think. Oh, I'm still trying to catch up with the chat. Oh my goodness, look at the chat. I was going. If there's only one way for me to sort of have a cursor where I can keep track of which chat I've read. So Gabby Quachconti says, yes, think the way you sell the courses work great. Dorian says, is there a Chinese grammar book that has all the grammar points, at least most of them? The HSK standard course. They're not grammar books. They're textbooks. Yeah, they're reader textbooks, which have grammar notes in the notation section, in the 注释 section. Yeah, Dorian. They're called the HSK Standard Course by Jiang Liping. HSK Standard Course. They're on our website. I'll show you. Where is it? HSK courses. Textbooks right here. Yeah, see, Dorian. See this series? They have some grammar explanations in here. Yeah. Depending on your HSK level, you can check out the book that corresponds to your level. Yeah. By the way, we have a grammar cheat sheet right here on our website. So if you go to our website, zerotohero.ca, which is right here, like it's in the link right here. See that? Chinese0tohero.com. If you go there, it will take you here, and you can go to grammar right here. See the grammar tab, and then we have a grammar cheat sheet right here. All the grammar points, everything. Is there a Chinese grammar book that has all the grammar? Yeah, that's it. Gabby Quachconti of coming up with new videos. Yeah. David Lloyd Jones says the Japanese saying is Moshi Koshi Loshi, Mencius Confucius Lao Tzu. Look at everything. Look at everything from a bunch of different points of view. Yeah, Mencius, Confucius, they're similar, but Lao Tzu is very different. Lao Tzu is an interesting guy. Let 100 schools content, let 100 flowers bloom. Yeah, sure. I'm on one of the WeChat groups, but I find it hard to keep up with it. Guimu? Really? Which groups? Which WeChat group? 你好，老师，慢走。David Espinoza. 你好，老师，慢走。Technocoral, is this live? Yeah, this is live. Sorry, I'm just catching up with your chat. Like, just, you guys are sending so many messages. Sure. Okay, so David Lloyd Jones said, Dorian, look for the Routledge. Okay, so that's a book recommendation. David Lloyd Jones says, no, look at the map. They barely had the area between the rivers. Oh, really? You mean Qin or Han? Eka Pasha says, 你好，老师，你好。Jansman, online grammar wiki also has, yeah, exactly. That's called the Chinese grammar wiki. Chinese grammar wiki. Now, if you go to ChineseGrammarWiki.com, or just Google Chinese grammar wiki. Google Chinese grammar wiki, and they have a really detailed Wikipedia site for Chinese grammar. They also have a Chinese pronunciation wiki, which is also interesting. I think the site is called All Set Learning. All Set Learning. Maybe they have online courses as well. check them out. And what is the best way to remember them? Best way to remember what? Khaled. What is the best way to remember what? Grammar points? Hernando says, have you heard of Hanbun? Hanwen? Hanbun, yeah. Hanbun is the same as classical Chinese. Classical Chinese, Hanbun, or in Korean, Hanmun. They're exactly the same thing. They're just referring to classical Chinese over thousands of years, classical Chinese. Yeah, because back in the days, before the Europeans came, like the entire Sinosphere, we all use classical Chinese to communicate. Yeah, because they didn't have their own written languages, so they just wrote classical Chinese to each other, even among themselves, which is interesting. But eventually, their vernacular took over. Their vernacular writing took over. Is how the Japanese read classical Chinese the most of its history, and where most of the kunyomi native reading like shi taberu, like taberu, I eat apples would be okay. HSK standard course are the books for the course. Yeah, exactly. I eat apples. So midori dere. I can't read a lot of Japanese. Oh well, Hernando, your Japanese is great. I can't read much of it. Yeah. Jens, right. That whole bunch in Shanghai are really good, just as good as John. Oh, I always meant to like connect with them, but I guess the guy's too busy. What was his name? I can't remember his name. Yeah, I actually tried to connect with him before. So much for your explanation. Maybe I should just whiz over the comments. Okay, finally I'm at the end of the chat. Qin, okay, get it. All Set only does in-person courses in China. Okay, understood. What was the school principal's name? The founder's name? I forgot. What's his name? Caspin? John? I forgot his name. Okay, All Set only does in person in China. Why are you skipping my comments? Sorry, where are your comments? Can you? Sorry, I must have missed this. Can you type your comment again? Sorry. Peng Yan Xian. Yeah, John Paston. Right. Yeah, John Paston. Right. I have his WeChat. He's on my WeChat. I try to chat with him, but I guess he's too busy to reply. So I guess everybody's busy with some things, Sometimes I don't reply to people's WeChat because I'm too busy. Peng Yan Xian. Okay, Peng Yan Xian. Sorry, can you type your comment again, Peng Yan Xian? I must have missed it. John Paston. Yeah, right. Okay, so I'm all caught up. So now let's do your accent corrections, which is the last part of this live stream. So let's just go to your accent submissions. Okay, bye Gabby. Bye Gabby. Okay. Again, let's start with each level. So let's start with level 1. By the way, if you haven't joined already, please go to this video right here. In my YouTube channel, there's this video right here, right? And follow the instructions in that video to join our free pronunciation correction course. You can record your voice, and then I'll hear your recordings, and give you comments. Right? I'll give you comments like 打人 is not 打人. Please correct yourself, like that. So go ahead and join this free course on 打卡呀. It's a little bit complicated to join, but once you join, you can record your voice and have me listen to it, which is really great because you can get some feedback on your pronunciation from me. Okay, so let's start. So the first segment is oops. Sorry, just 1 second. I'm figuring out something technical here. Right. Okay, so let me turn myself off first. Right. So he's supposed to say, 你这个死疯子，谁给你的胆子？给我闭嘴。So that's the line in the drama. 你这个死疯子，谁给你的胆子？给我闭嘴。Right, so 死 is to die or damned. 疯子 is madman, lunatic. 胆子 is courage, nerve, guts. 闭嘴 is to shut up. 你这个死疯子 like you damn psycho or you damn lunatic. How dare you? 谁给你的胆子? Who gave you the guts? Right? 谁给你的胆子？给我闭嘴 Shut up. Okay, so let's hear the students' recordings.
你这个死疯子，你这个死疯子。
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
你这个死疯子。
Yeah, that's pretty good.
你这个死疯子。
不错，很好，很好。Oh, Khaled, you just have to watch more shows, like watch more dramas and stuff, and learn the words in context. Yeah, you don't just memorize them. You don't just like go over a list of shis and zhis and then just memorize them. No, you don't do that. Yeah, that's not productive. That's boring and not productive. Yeah, what you need to do is you need to go over dramas like this, right? See dramas like this. For example, we don't have a shi or zhi word here, but here you can learn the word like 胆子, right? 谁给你的胆子? Or 闭嘴, 死疯子. You can learn words like that in context. It's much better to do it this way. Okay? Don't you think? It's much easier to learn words this way than to just memorize a list of words, right? Isn't it better? Yeah, so it's like 你这个死疯子, 你这个死疯子, 你这个死疯子. You repeat it many times. And then 死 and 疯子 just becomes part of your vocabulary. Isn't it better than to remember a list of words? And then, okay, 疯 is the first tone, 子 is a neutral tone, so therefore 疯子 is lunatic, 疯子 is lunatic. like that's not really productive, right? But if you watch the show and you just watch this. 给我闭嘴 Right? You just repeat after it. 给我闭嘴 Then eventually you learn the word 闭嘴. You don't have to remember, okay, B-I fourth tone and Z-U-I fourth tone, Z-U-I third tone, fourth tone, third tone, fourth tone, third tone, 闭嘴 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 闭嘴. You don't, like, if you just do that, that's boring and it's not really productive. Right? I don't think you're doing that, right? And if you're doing that, then that's going to take you forever to learn this. But if you just imitate what he's saying, 给我闭嘴 Right? 给我闭嘴 You just repeat that. And then you do that gesture. 给我闭嘴 Like that. And then 给我闭嘴 Right? And then you learn. Right? Because that sound is in your head. then you learn. Then you remember. Okay, bye, Guimu. Bye. Chinese Grammar Wiki, all set, learning, John Paston. Right. How do we know if the Hanzi is a person name or not? You guess. Khaled Kutub. You guess from the context. And there are some common names too, right? Common names like more, like what we just saw. Yeah, you guess. You see you look at the translation. You look at the translation too, right? That's why we're always looking at translated stuff. We're looking at dramas like The Untamed with English translations. Yeah, so there's something to help you out. Or you can paste that into Google Translate, and Google Translate will be able to pick up person's names, right? Because Google's so smart. How can someone of an intermediate level of Chinese be able to comprehend people who sound different from standard pronunciation? You speak clearly, but other Chinese are harder to understand. Yeah, you just have to get used to them. Yeah, and also they speak with a wider range of vocabulary, right? When I speak to you, I know that you're HSK3, therefore I use HSK3 for words. I can sort of estimate which words are at HSK3 and 4, and then I use those words. But a regular person will just talk normally. It's just dialects, accents. That's just another dimension to Chinese that you have to learn. I guess you just have to continue learning the standard, and then getting used to the different accents. Yeah, you might have to ask them to slow down, explain, and what is this? I guess there's really no other way around it. Yeah, exactly, Chance Man. You have to get accustomed. Do we have any news about the new HSK? No, I don't. What is 给我闭嘴? 给我 means do that for me. Do that literally means for me. 给我, right? Jens, man, Jens, didn't you just send a bunch of Japanese? Oh no, that wasn't you. No, that wasn't you. Yeah, 给我, it's like do this for me. It means do this. It's like a command. 给我 plus do this is like a command. 给我闭嘴 I mean shut up. That simply means shut up. Do that now. 给我过来 that means come here now. It's like a command. Yeah, 给我 is a Chinese way of giving a command. It's colloquial. Yeah, 给我滚开给我滚开 that means get out, go away, get lost. 给我滚开给我 David Lloyd Jones. 好的 the reason Chinese TV has subtitles is John, this is an example of the vocabulary we need for going through customs when we go to China. 给我打开你的背包给我站在那边去 no, I don't think they'll say that to you. No, I think they're more polite. They're slightly more polite. Okay, all right. So let's look at more pronunciation mistakes.
你这个死疯子，谁给你的胆子？给我闭嘴！
不错，非常好。下一个。
你这个死疯子，谁给你的胆子？给我闭嘴
！This is slightly off.
你这个死疯子，谁给你的胆子
Okay, she said 胆子。Supposed to be 胆子, right? Oops. 胆子 Here, 胆子 She said it as 胆子 which is wrong. Right. This is wrong. She said 胆子 instead of 胆子 She said 胆子 We're supposed to say 胆子 Okay. Hear that again?
给我闭嘴！你这个死疯子，谁给你的胆子？给我闭嘴！
Can you hear that? It's not 胆子 it's 胆子 List of measure words? No, we don't. We don't have a list of measure words. Sorry. But what I can do is I can. Okay, if you go to our website right now, if you go to the dictionary is using CDict, which is similar to the dictionary you have on Pleco. It's the same dictionary. So if you look for 桌子, for example, 桌子, okay, 桌子. So you see here it says CL 张. You see that CL is 张 or Tao. That means you use 张 as the measure word. Okay. Yeah, sorry for the bad formatting. I should format this a little bit better. Maybe I should put 一张桌子 right here so that it's a little bit easier for you to see. But yeah, 张 is right here. 张 is the measure word. Huh? Sorry? No, John, I wasn't suggesting you were teaching them. You were teaching us. I'm not getting you. David Lloyd Jones, what do you mean? I wasn't suggesting you were teaching them. Okay. My video is a bit delayed. So it takes a while for me to get comments back from you because there's a latency between my video stream and your comments. So let's do the next one.
你这个是房子，谁给你的档次？给我闭嘴。
Yeah, so he's making the same mistake. He's pronouncing 疯子 as 冯子, which is wrong. Right. So he's saying 冯子, which is wrong. She's American? How do you know? She has a Lebanese flag on beside her name. 老师，你又 skip 我的评论了。哦，现在能不能给我们试看一下？好期待结果。什么试看什么呀？你想试看什么？彭延贤，你想试看什么？你想试看什么？彭延贤。Okay, so here's the second level.
让我闭嘴也可以，先把拿我的东西还给我。
让我闭嘴也可以，先把拿我的东西还给我。If you want me to shut up, that's fine. Just return my stuff first. 让我闭嘴也可以，先把拿我的东西还给我。彭延贤，你说什么？你说你想让我给你试看什么东西？Tinovo, what you do is you can go to my channel, go to my YouTube channel, and follow the instruction on this video. Let me show you. See, if you go to my channel, and you'll see this video right here. This video. Free feedback on your Chinese pronunciation. Right? Go there. And then follow the instructions in that video, and you'll be able to sign up with the free course. 好，彭延贤，你再给我发一遍哈，你说的是啥？你说是试看什么东西？你再给我发一遍。Voice? American University of Beirut. Okay, so let me turn on my browser. Okay. Okay, so Jesse Tao, that's here.
让我闭嘴也可以。
So dramatic.
先把拿我的东西还给我，不然 你跪下，磕几个响头也可以。
非常好啊，非常好。See, like when you dramatize, your tones actually improve. Your tones actually improve if you dramatize, especially if you practice it for many times. So 非常非常好。Maybe next time I should get rid of this moving cherry blossom branches because it's slowing down my computer.
让我闭嘴也可以。
Yeah, her tones are off. Okay, maybe I should get back to the drama so you actually know what she's saying. Just the iPad, and I will go to. Okay, so she is saying.
让我闭嘴也可以。
这个链接给你汉字 test.herokuapp.com 是一个考你认识多少个汉字的。OK， 好的好的，汉字 test.herokuapp.com. I wonder where that's hosted. Did you write that? 彭延贤 did you write this? How many Chinese characters do you know? Simplified? So what, I just pick so I just pick the ones that I do know, like this, like this. Don't know that. I know this. 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 That I'm. Lin. Yeah, I'm not too sure about these. 谆谆教诲吗？Next step. 咖加亚加 OK 起戒 No that mean I know 是皖是个地名，多瑙河潭嫖娼的嫖，尾我这是蝉不是这是蛋还是蝉？Don't know that. 焕发精神焕发 I know 俏 I know 这是口哨的哨口哨的哨。Yeah, you know, a lot of characters you can recognize in context, but if you just take it out individually, I have trouble. 这是折，这是嘹亮的嘹是这个嘹吗？蔷薇的蔷然后这是玲珑的玲，这是磕头的磕磕头。
让我闭。
Yeah, we actually have this character right here. Like, see, 磕 we just so happen to have this character on the slide. See that? 磕 right here. That's what it is. 磕蹦 I know that. 阻这是阻聚集吗？玉温 I know 温。这是脏吗？分赃的赃吗？赃 I know 退治运费。屯里的人 OK 这是辛亥革命的亥 Yeah OK It says I know 4,400 characters. That's it. I guess I don't know a lot of characters. Okay, so maybe I'm not qualified to be your teacher. Okay, anyways, so let's get back to the accent correction. Okay, so next.
先把拿我的东西还给我，不然你跪下给我磕几个响头也可以。
So the problem here
让
is
我闭嘴也可以。先把拿我的东西还给我。
okay. I think the biggest problem she has is 还给. See, she said 还给我. It's supposed to be 还给我, right? So she said 还给, which is wrong. It's supposed to be 还给, right? 还给我. It's supposed to be 还给我, but she said
不然我闭嘴也可以。先把拿我的东西还给我。
还给我. She said 还给我. She pronounces 给 too high. She's supposed to say 给 like this. 把拿我的东西还给我. Or 还给我 is also fine, because of the tone change rule. We can do a 还给我, that's fine too, right? 还给我. You can see. 还给我, that's fine too. 还给我. But she said 还给我, which is wrong, right?
先把拿我的东西还给我。
She said 还给我. It's supposed to be 还给我. But she said
拿我的东西还给我。
还给我. She said 还给我. It's supposed to be 还给我. Or simply 还给我. That's fine too.
先把拿我的东西还给我。
Yeah, 还给我. So that's slightly off. 还 Tones are hard. Tones are hard. 还给我. All right, bye, David. See ya. Do you guys have a video about Chinese intonation in a sentence? I think that's why learners sometimes pronounce tones wrong. They just try to express in the way it would be in their language. Yeah. I try and incorporate some da-da-das in my videos. I try to first teach you the tones. For example, 让我闭嘴也可以. I teach like da-da 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 da-da, like da-da da-da da-da, so that you get the tones right. Da-da 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 da-da, and then you get accustomed to the tones. So I should do more of those. In those videos, I've already incorporated some of this da-da-da in the videos. But maybe I should come up with a new course that specifically focuses on the tones. Like maybe I should give you a lot of text. I'll read the text to you and have you follow along. Maybe I could do that. Right, next.
让我闭嘴也可以。
Okay, so she said 让我闭嘴也可以. So she said 让 she said 让我闭嘴, which is wrong, right? It's supposed to be 让我闭嘴, 让我, but she said 让我, which is wrong, right? Obviously. So it's not 让我, it's not 让我, it's 让我. 让我. Okay. Next.
让我闭嘴也可以。
Oh, she sounds
先
good.
把拿我的东西还给我，不然你跪下给我还给我。
Okay, so her problem is she pronounced her problem is 还给 and she pronounced 还给 as 还给我 Do you hear that?
先把拿我的东西还给我
She said 还给我
先把拿我的东西还给我
Right, it's supposed to be 还给我 not 还给我
可以先把拿我的东西还给我
Sorry, I think my voice is getting kind of hoarse. Let me get some water. Hold on 1 second. Okay, she said 还给我 which is wrong, right?
先把拿我的东西还给我
So let's correct her. It's 还给 not 还给
让我闭嘴也可以
Oh, that sounds good.
先把拿我的东西还给我
Okay, there's a little mistake right here.
先把拿我的东西
She said 先把 instead of 先把 Right, it's supposed to be 先把 but she said 先 Sorry. She said 把 which is wrong. I guess the fact that the pinyin here is very small is partly to blame because you see the tone mark here is kind of small. It's hard to read. But it's supposed to be the third tone, right? It's supposed to be the third tone, but she read it as the first tone.
对也可以先把拿我的东西
You hear that? 先把拿我的东西 It's supposed to be 先把拿我的东西 right? 先把拿我的东西先把
让我闭嘴也可以先把拿我的东
But she said 先把 Okay, so let's correct her. 先把 not 先把 Yeah, I guess my tones are very small. If she's viewing this on the phone, she might be having a hard time reading this, reading the small tone mark. 没有，不辛苦。
让我闭嘴也可以，先把拿我的东西还给我，不然你微笑给我刻几个响头也可以。让我闭嘴也可以，先把拿我的东西还给我，不然你微笑给我刻几个响头也可以。先把拿我的东西还给我。
Yeah, I think he said 东西 as 懂事。
让我闭嘴也可以。先把拿我的东西还给我。
Yeah, it's 东西 right? Not 懂事。She said, he said 懂事。
闭嘴也可以，先把拿我的东西还。
懂事 He said 懂事 like that.
先把拿我的东西还给我。
Yeah, it's supposed to be 东西。东西 but he sounded like 懂事。So let's correct him. 东西 is not 懂事。Please view my pronunciation course. and watch the video. What's it called? 机器系. Yeah, we have a video on 机器系. Language courses. Let's see. Phonetics with Chinese characteristics. We have this video on 机器系, I believe, right here. So he can view this, which is free. So how can I send that though? Now watch the video. Okay, I'll just send the link. He might have to copy the link into his browser. So he has a problem with he has a problem with xi, right? He pronounces xi as dong xi. he said he said xi as dong si, which is wrong. So let's do that. Okay. All right. So that's that. The next one. Oh wow, that's a lot of submissions.
你们都看见了吧？他偷东西还打人，丧尽天良啊！
不错，不错，非常好。
你们都看见了吧？他偷东西还打人，丧尽天良啊！
你们都看见了吧？他偷东西还打人，丧尽天良啊！
不错不错。下一个。
你们都看见了吧？他偷东西还打人，丧尽天良啊！
不错，很好。下一个。
你们都看见了吧？他偷东西还打人，丧尽天良啊！
非常好，非常好。哎，这组人都不错啊，都比较有基础。下一个。
你们都看见了吧？他偷东西还打人，丧尽天良啊！
OK， 他有一点问题啊，他有一点点问题。
你们都看见了吧？
你们都看见了吧？啊 ，it's supposed to be 看见了吧 ，but she said 看见了吧啊 ，so that's a problem. Oh, I see what she did there because here it's labeled as a neutral, right? Here 见 is labeled as a neutral. So she might have interpreted this as going to a third. But a neutral tone is not a third tone. A neutral tone it's between a first tone and a third tone. Here's the first tone, here's the third tone, and here's your neutral tone right here in the middle. So she has to say 看见了吧, right? So she's supposed to say 看见了吧 like this, right? 看见了吧，看见了吧。But instead she said
你们都看见了吧？
看见了吧。So she said, okay, so I'll write in blue. Okay, she said this 看见了吧。So she has pronounced 见 too low. Yeah, so she said 看见了吧. It's supposed to be 看见了吧，看见了吧，看见了吧，看见了吧。But she said 看见了吧，看见了吧。So her 见, right? She's saying this too low. She's saying this too low.
你们都看见了吧？
看见了吧？啊，看见了吧？ Just slightly too low, right? To a Chinese ear, we can pick up the slightest tonal difference. we're very sensitive to tones. So she just said 看见了吧，看见了吧。
他偷东西还打人，三今天亮啊。
And also with hi. Hello, Zian Boloch. Hi. So she, instead of saying hi, she said hi. Right? So she said hi, which is wrong.
他偷东西还打人。
She said hi 打人 hi 打人 she didn't rise significantly enough. She rose a little bit, right? A little bit, but not enough to register as a second tone.
他偷东西还打人。
hi 打人 hi 打人 but it's supposed to be hi 打人 hi 打人. Right? A Chinese rising tone has to rise a lot. You can't just rise a little bit. You have to rise a lot significantly.
见了吧？他偷东西还打人。
他偷东西还打人 supposed to be 还打人. So let's correct her. I was talking to the camera, not realizing that camera is off. Too bad. So hi is not hi, and 见 见 is not 尖 见 is not 尖. Your neutral is too low. Okay, that's that.
你们都看见了吧？他偷东西还打人，丧尽天良啊！你们都看见了吧？他偷东西。
你们都看见，你们都
看见了吧？
看见了吧？也还可以，还可以。
他偷东西。
他偷东西。他偷东西。Yeah, I think her tones are close, but slightly off. Slightly off. For example, 偷东西, right? 偷东西 are two first tones and then a neutral tone. 偷东西，偷东西，偷东西。But she said,
他偷东西。
she said 偷东西，偷东西，偷东西。It's supposed to be 偷东西。It's supposed to be, see, it's supposed to be 偷东西，偷东西，偷东西，偷东西。But she said 偷东西，偷东西。Hear that again?
还打人。他偷东西。
他偷东西，偷东西。So her 偷 and 东 are supposed to sound the same. 偷东西。偷东西 like that. So I'll just give her a quick comment. Not 偷东西. Keep your first tones consistent. Maybe she sounded like this. Okay, 偷东西. Keep your first tones consistent. The same pitch. The same pitch. Okay. All right. Next.
你们都看见了吧？他偷东西还打人，曾经。
他偷东西还 what？
你们都看见了吧？他偷东西还打人。
Okay, so I think the biggest problem here is 打人. He said 打人. Okay, it's supposed to be second tone, right? 人打人. Maybe I should just make the tone marks a little bit bigger and they'll say correctly. Maybe.
你们都看见了吧？他偷东西还打人。
打人 right? 打人 is wrong. It's supposed to be 打人打人。
他偷东西还打人。
Okay, so I'll just give him a comment. 打人 打人 not 打人。 Okay, let's check your comments. 这个真的很有帮助，谢谢谢谢 Nathan McCulloch. Jam M says, "Can I still get feedback on the earlier pronunciation lessons?" Yeah, you can submit multiple entries if you want. You can redo the first lesson if you want. Oh, by the way, we have new levels. Try the new levels. I just added the 5 and 6. Yeah, try the new levels. Jam M. All right, so that's that. That's that for level 3. Let's do level 4. Wow, a lot of submissions for level 4.
这位公子有话好说。
OK，
这位公子有话好说。
不错，很好。Hello， Juan。
这位公子有话好说。
不错。这位公子，他说什么？这位公子有话好说吗？
这位公子有话好说。
就是他那个好说的有点像豪，对吧？他把这是有话好说，他听着像豪说，听着有点像豪说。
这位公子有话好说。
好说。She rose slightly. Yeah, you rose slightly on the second tone. John is secretly casting voice actors for the newcom drama. So is there an extension that will provide the characters and pinyin for the Netflix? Yeah, there's an extension. Check my pinned comment. It's called Language Learning with Netflix. Language Learning with Netflix, Nathan.
这位公子有话好说。
哎，不错啊，他说的很好，非常好。
这位公子有话好说。
非常好，非常好。Okay, that's it for level 4. Let's see if we have level 5s. I just added level 5. Oh, wow, there's one submission.
先师，这位是我妹子的儿子，这儿有些不好使。
OK， 他说：“先师，这位是我妹子的儿子，这儿啊，就是他脑子，他的脑子有点不好使啊，他这儿有点不好使，就是他 he's a bit cuckoo up here, right？ 他这儿有点不好使。
先师，这位是我妹的儿子，这儿有些不好使。
啊 ，OK， 有些不好使。
郭家庄人都知道的。”
Okay, so this is my mistake. This is not supposed to be a second tone on the 不，是不好使，不是不好使。Why is it a 不 on there? It's some mistake with my computer. I guess it's automatically labeled. So yeah, it's supposed to be 不. Okay, it's supposed to be 不. But she said as 不 as labeled there, so it's not her fault, it's my fault. So I should say, 是 it should be 不好使，不好使，不好使。Sorry, my bad. 不好使。So I guess I have to fix that. John is. Thank you guys for sticking around.
自小就翻风饼，常说些怪话。
怪话，
自小就犯疯病，常说些怪话，千万不能当真的。
自小就
犯疯病，常说些怪话，千万不能当真的。
自小就犯疯病，自小就犯疯病。
自小就翻风饼。
Okay, she said 翻风饼。Mind you, this is a little bit difficult to read, right? Because the tone marks are so small. So she said 翻风饼, which is wrong. It's supposed to be 犯风病. 犯风病. Da, 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 da. 犯风病, 犯风病. Zoom room? Yeah, maybe. I guess with a Zoom room, I can actually hear you, right? So I can hear you live. Wow, this is awesome. Thanks, John, for sharing. I'm enjoying listening to the tones of the different people. Awesome. Okay, so I guess I should say 犯风病 is 犯风病 is 犯风病 not 犯风病 not 犯 Wow, it's already 1 a.m. I've been live for so long. I should go to bed. 犯风病 犯风病 啼叫 Okay, I guess that's it. That's the last level. And tomorrow, I guess I'll have more submissions and maybe I'll cover something else. Thank you guys for sticking around. Thank you, Juan. Thank you, Villa, Rawai. And yeah, I'll consider getting a Zoom room. I have never hosted a Zoom session before. I've joined other Zoom sessions. I've never actually hosted. So who's still here? Oh, just Juan and Nathan and Via Ruai. Thank you guys for sticking around. And yeah, so this is it. I guess it's goodbye and good night for now. Have a good night or a good day wherever you are. Okay, cheers. 不客气，好，拜拜，就到这里，拜拜。